Hello, I'd like to welcome you to a video podcast production put together by April Group Number 1. You may have already noticed that our iMovie theme for this project is going to be film strip. Before we move on, I would like to introduce you to our team. We have Eric Beach, DeAndre Bradley, myself, Cody Brightman, Ricky Ballard, Harrison Kaufman, Brooke Barnes, Ryan Clem, and last but not least, Philippe Camazano. Our group concept for this video is going to focus on the next big thing in our careers. I will now hand it over to my teammates who will share with you their thoughts on the next big thing. Let's get started.
Hello, my name is Eric Beach and I get the privilege of sharing with you what I think the next big thing in digital cinematography is. Now you can take this to the bank because I am an expert with thousands of followers just waiting to hear what I have to say next. Not really, my fan base is too. So what's the next big thing? In my opinion, it's the DSLR camera. These cameras have been gaining popularity amongst independent filmmakers and have proven to be a more cost-effective and in some cases better alternative to the traditional camcorder. Now, these cameras can't compete in Hollywood or with 4K resolution cameras like the Red Epic, but those cameras start at $25,000 and can go up to $80,000 or even higher. Now, I can afford those kind of cameras because, well, I'm so wealthy. In my opinion, the Canon 5D Mark III leads the pack in the DSLR world. A new 5D Mark III runs about $3,200. Its direct competitors like the Nikon D4 start at the $6,000 mark. Quality-wise, the cameras are comparable. Price-wise, Canon 1, Nikon 0. A good camcorder will start near $4,500. Unfortunately, a good camcorder at the $4,500 range doesn't have the depth of field capabilities exhibited by the DSLR 5D Mark III. As a leading professional in this industry, nope, just a student in my first year of school, I use the Canon 5D Mark III. Here's a couple of shots from my most recent film to kind of show you the image quality of the 5D. I know some people are leery about making the transition to the world of DSLR, but these cameras put high-quality cinema recording abilities in the hands of those of us who maybe don't have that big of a budget. For these reasons, I can't see why the DSLR camera isn't the next big thing in digital cinematography. I wouldn't be surprised if the future launch box for the digital cinematography program included a DSLR camera instead of a camcorder, because DSLR is the next big thing. Thank you for watching.
My name is Harrison Kaufman, and I'm here to tell you about the next big thing in screenwriting and filmmaking, and that, in my humble opinion, is Kickstarter. If you are unfamiliar with Kickstarter, it is a fundraising website created in 2009 that allows artists, writers, filmmakers, game designers, and many others to come up with the money needed to give life to his or her artistic vision. The artist in question sets up a Kickstarter page with the description of his or her project, sets a fund goal and a deadline, and others can begin to pledge donations. Should the project meet its goal, the artist receives the money and can begin creating. Since its creation in 2009, almost 4 million people have pledged nearly $600 million to fund over 40,000 creative projects. Each of these projects is independently created, and the artist in question has complete creative control over his or her project, not being influenced by studios or producers. Some of you may have heard of the recent Kickstarter campaign to create a Veronica Mars film. For those of you who haven't, I'll summarize. Veronica Mars was a television show that ran for 3 seasons and was canceled in 2006. A film version of the show has been rumored for years when, in 2013, Rob Thomas, the show's creator, set up a Kickstarter page to fund a Veronica Mars film. The page exceeded its funds goals in a day, and the Veronica Mars film was officially greenlit. Actor Zach Braff, known from his role in the television show Scrubs, recently set up a Kickstarter page to fund his film Wish I Was Here, a follow-up to his earlier film Garden State. He set up this page in order to create the film he wants to create free of producer interference. Kickstarter is gaining more and more popularity for raising funds, thanks to these high-profile projects. Last year, 10% of the films in the Sundance Film Festival were funded on Kickstarter. The popular game Cards Against Humanity was created thanks to Kickstarter fundraising. Kickstarter funded the premiere of Paola Prestini's opera Oceanic Verses at the Kentucky Center, and sixth graders from my home state of Kentucky were able to send a camera into space thanks to Kickstarter. These projects and many more are examples of how Kickstarter is making it possible for not only filmmakers and screenwriters, but every artist to give his or her vision life, thanks to the funds donated on Kickstarter. This is why Kickstarter is the next big thing in artistic creation and distribution.